The Gauteng Education Department is investigating allegations that pupils of the Daveyton Skills School were assaulted at a discipline camp this weekend. 2 pupils from the school drowned during the camp on Monday during an official visit of the pupils' families yesterday. During an official visit to the pupils' families yesterday, the Gauteng Education Department confirmed that the school trip had not been sanctioned by the department officials. Let's now speak to Karinda Jagmohan, who is now joining us live from outside the school. Karinda, good morning once again. Thank you so much for making time for us. Looking at what emerged yesterday and also the allegations of abuse, tell us more about that.
Certainly, while many allegations surfacing yesterday, some shocking claims as well about what happened on that school trip this weekend, but more so about the school's failure to ensure the protection of their learners. So essentially, we have heard that this trip to Henop's Dam this weekend for the learners of Daveyton Skills School was not sanctioned by any district department officials, meaning the school removed the children from this premises to another premises without the knowledge of officials within the district. And this is imperative according to the Department of Education's guidelines with regards to school excursions. And therefore, we understand that the Education Department is investigating and will hold the officials of the school accountable, but we do expect to hear more about any suspension measures at least. But going forward, yesterday as we visited the family of Sibasiso Sibia, the 17-year-old pupil who drowned at the Henop's Dam, he was trying to rescue 15-year-old Spamandla Peterson at the Henop's Dam. We heard from the Sibia family allegations of mistreatment at this camp. Essentially, they say the facilitators of this discipline camp, that's the NPO Rising Stars generation, had mistreated the pupils. And just to add, Aldrin, the Daveyton Skills School is a school for children with special needs. They need extra attention, they need extra care. But it emerged that there were no educators that went with the children on this camp, just a social worker. There were no lifeguards at the dam either, no life jackets provided to the kids allegedly. So this needs to be investigated. But we also hear that there have been allegations that the facilitators of the camp mistreated the children. Allegedly, after the camp ended, the children were dropped off at a garage and made to walk home. These were claims made by the Sibia family and other parents who are aggrieved about what has currently happened. And so the Department of Education, Gauteng MEC, said yesterday that it seems that the police might have to further investigate this. We know currently an independent law firm has been appointed to investigate this case, as has been a similar situation in the past with the other 2 cases we saw this year at least. And so those investigations will determine the events leading up to the drowning and also determine the guidelines that were supposed to be set for this particular school trip, as well as just looking at the fact that these children needed extra attention. But take a listen to what the MEC had to say yesterday.
The families brought it to attention that the kids were abused there, they were assaulted as form part of exercise, because they said it was a disciplining camp, that's how they flagged it. And other forms of abuse they've raised with us, but kids assault, how the children were treated, and etc. So those are the answers that the law firm will bring to us, and when the areas where we need to go and report to the police, to the other, whether community safety, to deal with investigation, we are going to do that.
Well, today we will speak to parents who want to speak about what happened at this camp in terms of their kids being impacted. But also I want to remind you that yesterday we did get in touch with the founder of Rising Stars Generation, Prince Motlu, over the phone briefly. He said he was too shocked to comment on what happened. I did raise to him the allegations of abuse, which he vehemently denied and then abruptly cut the call. But we do expect to hear more from him. We'll try to track him down to explain to us his side of what happened and why there were no lifeguards at this dam where children were situated for this weekend-long camp. I'll keep you updated throughout the day.
Thank you so much for that update there, Karinda Jagmohan, joining us just outside the Daveyton Skills School.